Okay. Hopefully that's worked. Audio seems fine, apart from the whole my voice thing, but I can't do much about that. Okay, we'll give it a go. This being, as the title suggests, the first real attempt, and it is an attempt. They can't take that away from me. An attempt was made. An attempt at a semblance of a stream. Going with a game I'm kind of familiar with, although I'm probably very rusty. I haven't played it in a long while. Yeah, alright, well let's get cracking.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Yeah, didn't want to talk over Mr. Fabulous narrator there. God, what I'd give to have a voice like that. It'd make this shit a lot more appealing. But yeah. So, we're giving this a go. We're hoping nothing is sparking and blowing up, but as the title suggests, I fully expect this Maiden Voyage to go straight into the sea. To just sink basically immediately. Yeah, you know the guy who smashes the bottle on the side of the new ship, like christening it, celebrating, all that sort of thing. Yeah, he's not going to get a chance because the ship will already have sunk as it's leaving port. In fact, that guy will just glass somebody in the face who is coming back on one of the lifeboats. That's how quickly this is going to sink. So, don't expect competence or efficiency or good things at all. But I've tried to base my channel around such failure. Already, this is a fashion disaster. You can't both be wearing blue. I don't focus on the right things in games, it should be said.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
See, I thought I would have the subtitles on because of good old narratory guy, but I forgot that they're actually pretty in the way most of the time, so might be better off without. Apologies if that's not pleasing to some, but yeah, we'll give this shit a go.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
I didn't pick a particularly easy game to start off with, which is not smart, but I'm not a smart person, so, you know, it is what it is. I am playing this on the easiest difficulty, what they call Radiant. I don't think I've ever played it on anything but, honestly.
Maintain the offensive.
Because I suck. Essentially, I'm bad. I realised a couple of years ago, despite playing video games for the majority of my life now, you know, Jesus, 20 years or something, I'm not actually that good. I'm at the most...
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
The most flattering thing you could call me is an endurance gamer.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Me and you are going to be fighting for a mic control, Mr. Narrator. I will try and be quiet when you are speaking, because you're infinitely more entertaining than I am, but oh god, what was I even saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I should explain endurance game. Well, that sounds too flattering. What I basically mean is I'll bang my head against something for long enough until it works. There's no actual skill involved. But I am insane enough to put 1,000 hours into Dark Souls or Skyrim or some shit like that. I don't know if that counts as a skill, but as you will soon learn, you should not come to me for anything close to semblance regarding skill. Another interesting thing is I've never completed this game. I do like it, and I have tried to. If anything, it's really a mark in its credit that I can enjoy playing it despite having never seen the end. Maybe this time, if we get far enough with this, certainly not today, we will see the end, but yeah.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
And I'm glad that it did pretty well. You know, as an indie title, it's it was pretty successful, and they've now got a second one in the works. In fact, they've also got DLC. I didn't think they were doing any more, but new DLC for this at the end of the month. I believe it's a kind of player v player kind of affair, which is not often my thing, but I'll certainly give it a look. The prior to DLCs, just like the purely single player ones, were very good.
Destroy them all.
Which we will see if we get far enough in this. Crimson Court and Colour of Madness. So yeah, if you've never seen this game before, this is kind of what it is. It's sort of horror, turn-based combat. Very Lovecraftian kind of themes. Shit. Ah, it's fine. He resisted it. Resisting disease is a good thing to have about now. Wow, that didn't take long. Aren't you being topical? I tire myself. Good old Renal. Oh, jeez. And these must. I take it. I think it's French. It's meant to be French, but I don't know if it's worse to try and pronounce it or not.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Yep, that's pretty much what I say whenever anyone enters my flat. Do.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses, all will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield? a sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Right, you're going to be the fucking saving grace of everything, as anyone who has played this game will know. These chapettes basically keep everyone alive. There are multiple units that heal in this game, but none of them really stack up. Yeah, and then we got Mr. Beak, Ms. Beak, sorry, common misconception, this is actually a female character, who can heal as well, slightly, is mainly good for poisoning the fuck out of people. Already, it's difficult to talk and think about what I'm doing, which is why I'm pointlessly cycling through colour sets as a coping mechanism. Okay.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
You know, a lot of these lines are just good to sort of co-opt for my channel, really, and just think about that in relation to this stream. So maybe this was an alright choice for the first game.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
That one, less so. Ah yes, this is DLC stuff. A comet has crashed, and everyone likes the glowy bits. Of which I have none, because we just started.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Oof, bit heavy. Keep it light. Yeah, that'll fill up pretty quick. Don't know why I looked there. I obviously haven't got anything. Alright, alright. Fucking think. What are we doing? Should probably go bash some heads. Let's keep you on the brown for now. And yeah, my brain is not up to speed yet, so I'm going to keep those names, even though I can't pronounce any of them.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Lovely. Let's go to the darkest dungeon immediately. Yes, no, yeah. In fact, it's great that, you know, I'm not even sure if it'll let you. I think you can, but you're just like, I imagine they'll go mad within seconds. Oh Christ! Thank God that screen's there. Fucking idiot. Yeah.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Yep. Measured in blood. You'll find a lot of things in this game are measured in blood, according to the narrator. He does like that as a system of measurement. One of his favourites, it seems. Anti-venom, probably fine. Yeah, probably fine. That's a dangerous phrase to be thrown around with this game. It'll probably be fine. Famous last words. In fact, we've already got one, so, you know, because we're bringing her along. That's the other thing, they have little benefits depending on who you bring along. Holy water, naturally coming from the priestess, nun, monk, whatever she is. Vestal. A term I've never heard outside of video games. But then, I'm not particularly religious. Hopefully everything's still up and running technical wise on the stream. I cannot check. I mean, like, I've got my phone set up on a thing, but still pretty limited to what I can tell. Yeah. Alright. Off we trot. Lovely. Keeping the lights on is a major feature of this game. Because everyone gets a little freaked out in the dark. Oh no. Skeletons. Let's see exactly
with impunity.
just how much I can remember of this. Oh, corpse, yeah. I think there's actually an option to turn them off, which I normally do, but I'm not going to fiddle around with options just yet. It makes it a bit easier if they go away. So, you know, if I start really eating shit hard, maybe I will. But for now, we'll just keep it as the artists intended. And I think the artists intend
Confidence surges
you to suffer, mainly. Lovely.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, but they had a grand on them, so swings and roundabouts, really. Key. Wait, do I want to use that on that? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think... Holy shit. I can read, honestly. I know that's going to seem wildly debatable now, but yeah. Yeesh. Oh dear. Oh really? Already? We're bringing this in? So this is the other... This is the first DLC, the Crimson Court, which brought in the blood. All vampire-y stuff, but basically of the many horrific diseases you can catch in this, one is significantly worse than all the rest. The Crimson Curse, obviously. Hopefully we won't be getting that anytime soon, especially since the sanitarium where you go to cure diseases isn't even open yet.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
But we got a shovel, so it's all alright. And that's the saying about the torch. I think it actually, some things do get easier with less light. I think like the monsters can be affected as well. They're a bit harder to hit you, but a bit harder for you to hit them as well. I forget the exact details. Let's switch the light on a bit. Switch the light on a bit. Yeah, that's the kind of lyrical quality you're in for here. Damn. It's always worth noting who among your enemies is a real one and who is just bony, because you canny make a skeleton bleed, as they say in Scotland. You can poison them though, which is interesting. Yep, things like this, well, okay, apparently not. Things like that normally do quite well. Oh no, they changed... Did they... Sorry, the Vestal had a move that was, you know, characteristically more effective against enemies with this unholy description. I thought that was what I just used, but apparently not. So fucking whoops.
Press this advantage.
Fucking hell.
No quarter.
The power of a scroll. Learn to read, motherfuckers. Think about your bloody choices. Now the other thing, see, he can... That's an actual person under there, not a skeleton, so it could make them bleed. Can't reach, so we'll have to suffice for shooting them in the face. Here we go. Stress. This is the perfect game for me, really. It's got stress meters. My stress meter is permanently maxed out. So yeah, judgment. No, so was I just straight up wrong about that? What? Ah, I see. The mace bash, 15% more damage against unholy. Also hand of light. That's what I was getting confused with there. I should have checked everyone's stats actually, or rather their quirks, which are arguably more important. Fear of beasts is probably will be fine here then. Antsy. Okay. The other thing with the sanitarium I mentioned is you can lock in these good personality quirks and get rid of bad ones to an extent. Takes time though, and money. If only real life was like that, but then again it's a sanitarium, so maybe if the real life equivalent is rehab or something.
Maintain the offensive.
Lock someone up in there, maybe you will change their personality.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Classic. Classic lines. Ooh, sorry. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. We're good. We're here. We're fine. It's all fine. No, it's not all fine. Just checking that. Wait, what the hell's happened here? It's gone from full screen to very much not. Why? Why? God damn it. Alright, let's fucking fix this shit. Why is that not full screen? Great, brilliant. I don't even know how long it's been like that. Well, I told you this was going to be a fucking shambles. There we go. Right, let's go to the intermission. Still ain't working. Wish I knew why that was happening. Ah, God damn it. Alright, alright, alright. We'll fix it, we'll fix it. How will we fix it? I don't know. How did it happen? I don't know. Great. And that never happened in any of the tests either, so that's just fucking peachy. Nope, it just wants to fuck off down the corner there for some reason. Even though it should be full screen. It just should be. What have I screwed up here? What does this do? Hold on. Something's happening. No, nothing's happening actually, despite all the settings I'm changing. Okay, great, thanks. That's that really helps. That didn't help at all. I mean, yeah, maybe I can just fucking bullshit it like this, but shouldn't have to. Should be working. Damn it! And the game being Darkest Dungeon, I typically can't see the edges of the screen very well. Christ, what a freaking ramshackle solution to this. But at the risk of wasting any more time, we will press on like that. Sorry about that. But I did warn you. I did explicitly warn you that this ship would immediately sink. Okay. Let me just get that back. Okay, I'll try and keep an eye on if that happens again, whatever even happened there. With all its weirdness. Weirdiosity. Oh good. Oh good. Oh good. I've just noticed something else. That may or may not be a thing. 2 seconds. That may or may not be a thing. 2 seconds. That's weird. I don't like hearing myself. I think it was fine the whole time. And this is the pissing problem, is that I get paranoid about this shit now. See if we can make it through one level. One level, at least. Oh dear. Right. But I will keep an eye on if that happens again. But hopefully it won't. What, do we want a curio, whatever that is? Or treasure? I wonder. Although sometimes the curio things are good.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I mean, I opened a bag. If you want to call that a task, I mean, I'll accept any praise at this point. But, you know.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah. So yeah, that was something about the light. When you're at the full light anyway, sometimes you'll surprise these fuckers, which is nice, because then you get to go first. Okay, am I? No, she only got 20% blight resistance. I'm just unlucky. Didn't really need this game to tell me that.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Alright, prove me wrong. Do. Alright, prove me wrong again. You can never know if you're doing well in this game or not. It'll seem like it 1 minute and then it'll all go to shit. Alright. Now he's in range and we can make him bleed, which will help the longer this goes on. Oof. Oh, okay, return the favour. So now people could actually do with some healing. She's just been actually attacking up until now, which, you know, is not... She has some decent attack options, but nothing crazy. Should have actually just healed him with the Plague Doctor, because she can cure the bleeding alongside a smaller heal and he wasn't that hurt. Tactics. Realising effective tactics when it's already too late. That's me.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Will do. Finally. Yeah. Our Plague Doctor is getting a little too stressed. I know the feeling. If you could kindly shoot that in the face.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Cheers. Now this does need a key. Or rather, it sometimes needs a key, I think. I think sometimes they are just unlocked, but it's not immediately obvious.
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Yeah. I suppose it does. Especially if it's toilet roll.
Ancient traps lie in wait. Sprung and thirsting for blood.
Coronavirus jokes. I'm sure they're not old as fuck by now. Especially if you're watching this in future.
Watch your step.
Yes, I should watch my step. That's... She just fallen into 2 traps in a row. That's pretty bad.
The way is lit. The
not
path
great.
is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah. Strength that is diminished by putting both feet through spikes. So maybe don't do that. Oh no. More skeletons. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Alright. New wager. What is going to end this playthrough first? Technical issues or poor performance? Could go either way. Luckily she can heal herself, which I don't know if that technically makes sense, but then again she's healing with religion, so maybe don't look too much into it. Read! Read or die, motherfuckers. The power of a bit of paper. Shoot him.
Well struck.
Thank you. Yeah, these aren't... I usually like her to have this move because she's got a knife, and a knife is useful. Just as a kind of backup thing. Like that, I don't think I've ever used that. Just a buff. I mean, you know, it's like... How often do you use Leer or Defense Curl in Pokemon? You know, it's that kind of thing. Granted, they might actually have a use here, and I might be stupid for not using them, but I'm too stupid to know, so we'll never know. Doink! Cool. Heal yourself more.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And he dies to the poison. And we got a lovely shrine. What does that do? The water. Perfect. Game giveth and game taketh away. We're... Wait, where are we? Yeah, we're there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have to backtrack a bit if you want to get everything. But... Well, no, I'm not going to say it's always worth doing. It's always a gamble, really, like much of this game. But I think we might survive this one level. Won't that be a triumph?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I realise another mistake I made. Okay, well it's not going to seem it now that's just appeared, but brought way too much food for this. The length of this one was considered short, as you can tell, not a huge amount of rooms, which means they don't camp in the middle of it, and camping is what uses most of your food. Yeah, I've just completed it, and I've got fucking 12 foods left. Yeah, that's the thing, sometimes the quest isn't even to fill all the rooms. I guess it was a certain percentage there. I got more than 12 in fact, Christ. What a waste of money that was. Alright, let's check out the final room since we're doing okay. At least health-wise. Certainly not in any other instance. Hopefully something cool in here, maybe. Or nothing. Well, it's not nothing. Now, you might think I'm picking on the little guy, which technically I am, but these guys are a fuck. They do more damage with that shitty wine glass than this guy with a whole suit of armour. So we want rid of him. Because it's easier to heal health than mental health in this game. And indeed in life, arguably.
Ringing ears.
Oh,
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
shush, the end does not approach. The end is going to make a U-turn and go back the other way. Think, what am I doing? I am... blighting no, I'm not. I'm not blighting anyone. Okay, heal her. Nice. A crit on the physical heal also heals a bit of the stress, which is good. Because none of these guys can heal stress right now. Paper has not done us wrong. I wonder if he uses that as toilet paper. Probably not, it's probably sacred or something. But we're going to call it the sacred toilet paper from now on, because comedy. Oof. Comedy of fucking errors. Okay. Oof. Okay, we're fine. I think we're still fine. No, actually. Now we should focus on the guy at the back, which we can't do with this guy because he's our upfront tanky tank guy. That was a mistake. Alright, we'll just kill him then. Maybe get rid of the corpse as well. Oh, that's alright. And shoot him.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Will this be worth it?
A fortune waiting to be spent.
It's fine. It's fine, I guess. Especially early game, I can't expect much more than that, I suppose. Alright, we did it, gang. Let's see what fucking horrific diseases they caught. Or mental trauma. Really? God-fearing? Oh, that means... Well, technically they say, you know, God-fearing is religious, which... It's always weird to me, but, yeah. At least that makes sense, I suppose. Cursed bloodline, now that's scary. -1 speed, minus... Wow, that sucks. I don't even remember getting that one very often. Fuck, okay, we'll try and get rid of that pretty quick. Oh Christ, but we're not going to be able to.
We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Yeah. So yeah, this is worth bearing in mind. They were, oh okay, we got one of our mods. I've got a whole... That's what I was forgetting to say this whole time. I've got a whole shit ton of mods on. I can't remember if I've even run into most of them. I do remember using this guy a bit. Barbarian.
He answers to no one but himself.
They even got a voice line for it. Yeah. I don't know, you know, how good some of these mods are, honestly. It's in keeping with the art style and everything, but like, I mean just in terms of balance and whatnot. I'm not even sure what this guy does. I assume just a kind of tank up front, like the Crusader. This is a bit complicated. Or I'm just not registering things at the moment. Okay, yes, the Abbey and the pub are now open. Which are...
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Yeah, and this is how you relieve stress in between missions. You either send them to the church or to the pub, which... yeah, I can't say that's unrealistic. Oh, and this twat. Guy who was driving the rickety old carriage at the start and basically off his rocker already. He will just fart around and take up a spot every now and then, just to make things a little more annoying and difficult. Okay, so if we want to relieve her stress, this is the only place she can do it. That's annoying. She's the most stressed, but also the most useful at the moment. Like, I really don't want to go on a second outing with just Therold on healing duty. Crusaders can actually get some healing later on, but we don't got that right now. Wonder if this guy is healing. That would be maybe a bit weird, but I notice it's... no, that's when camping. That's guarding someone. Swig of ale. Heal 2 points for 2 rounds. Huh. Drinking brings risks and rewards. That's very true. Mainly risks, if my experience is anything to go by. Okay, so I don't think that's... is that just a self-heal, or can that be for others? Maybe we should just try it and find out. What is bravery without... I can't even remember the line now. Without a touch of madness? Yeah, I thought it was something to do with being reckless, but no. And you can upgrade all these with the kind of junk we found in the thing. Paintings and whatnot. Which is a bit weird. You give someone like 50 paintings and they'll improve the church. Okay, maybe that makes a bit more sense, but not as much sense when it's the pub.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Crests. Yeah, just a bunch of big shields. That'll make the pub better. Apparently. He is also God-fearing. Okay, so let's decide who we're not taking. Yeah, we probably want to heal her stress. Okay. To the Abbey with ye. We only pray for stress relief. Yeah, so that's actually very specific. Not only does she have to go here, she has to go in this specific one, the transept. Because I guess meditation is more Buddhisty. Flagellation is more metal. I don't know. Satanic. Don't really know. But yeah, no, some good old prayer. Some milk toast, old-fashioned, run-of-the-mill prayer. That'll sort her. And we'll bring on... Oh dear, these names aren't getting any better, are they? I just realised. Gwifar? Look, I know how it says, but I don't how it looks like it's spoken, but... Is his name really Guy Fart? Jesus Christ. Hold on 2 moments, by which moments I mean probably longer than moments. Oh, viewer count is 3. Oh, you are watching then. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, we have got someone in the chat. That's nice. Cheers for that. Cool. Okay, well, I'm glad that's some feedback saying no technical issues. Well, presumably except for the big one, but we seem to have MacGyvered a kind of fix for that, such as it is. Okay, cool. That was just a bit of out of Twitch interaction there. So all new to this, all sorting out, all a very delicate balance. Balanced on a precipice of technical issues. So where were we? Guy fart. Yeah. Okay. Didn't really want to come back to that, but it's staring me in the face. Oh, we got a thing. Move stone. The shittest of the Pokemon evolution stones. You turn Eevee into a treadmill. So who's pretty... Oh, yeah, see, that's the thing. It's not move. It's not... There's a difference between movement and speed. That's important. Or rather, move is a kind of skill. It's... You move someone in the lineup. But giving them this actually takes away 1 speed, and he's pretty slow already. So we don't want that. We don't. We really don't. He's got high speed, but maybe we want to keep that to his advantage. Her speed is even higher, actually. But does it need to be? Actually, this is stupid because none of them have skills that move people, I don't think. And that's a de-stealth. That's... Yeah. Yep. Rustiness. Definite rustiness with this game. Okay, that's a move skill. Knockback 3. But then his speed is only 2, so we're not going to make that any worse. Oh yeah, we should check. The stagecoach. What the fuck is that? These are both mods. Pit fighter. Wow. You look like shit. Huh. Let's pick a colour that looks vaguely human, perhaps? Instead of blotchy red. obsessed with food. Okay, I relate to him a bit more now. -5 crit on the ranged. He meditates. Okay, well, shouldn't judge by the cover. -100% food. Obsessed with food, but will eat less of it if stressed. Maybe it seems illogical, but there are people like that. Okay, well, more the merrier at this point. We don't turn anyone away. Danvers, the trap maker. Sure, you can come along too. This was actually, I remember this is one of the mods I did interact with a bit last time I played this, because there's a sort of famous line. Speaking of lines, he didn't get one. Oh dear. In this, where I think if you run across a trap or something, the narrator, the announcer said, not the announcer, it's the narrator. He says something like, oh god, I can't do it justice, but he talks about a trap maker, and so somebody made a mod with a literal, this is the trap maker, as if this is the guy going through all the ruins and putting all that shit down, which is amusing to me. And it makes sense, sort of, well, I mean, it fits canonically. I kind of want them to make him canon. That would be amusing. And yeah, that's the sanitarium, still locked. Alright, no more faff, let's get going again. How long have we been? No, not as long as I thought. Okay, that's just saying about the DLC. Cool. Now we have unlocked. Oh, pardon me. Now we have unlocked more of the ruins. Book of Holiness. You're less stressed but easier to kill. Not gonna read too deeply into that, but you should, it's a book. Right. Just for that, I feel like we should go to this other place. Just, although I've never used that Book of Rage thing. That's a risky kind of item. No, I think we will go here, and we'll do it because there's a medium one, so we show off the camping mechanic and such. Okay, cool. So I've just realised we're not stuck with Guy Fart necessarily, which is good, and we can actually pronounce these guys' names, so that's nice. Yeah, so Pit Fighter's not going to have healing, is he? Then again, I didn't expect the Barbarian to. Ooh. He definitely hasn't got any healing, or at least none that is unlocked at the moment. Damn it. Looks like the smart option might in fact be Guy Fart. But he's an up front, which means we'll be pushing people back. Dismas? Dimar? Dismas. Well, it almost seems Russian. Dimar. Da. He looks Russian as well. Kind of. I don't know what I meant by that, sorry. I'm learning Russian. You know, that's the point. I got it on the brain a bit. But not in the brain, which is the problem. Okay, so essentially all we needed to work out is, can he work from third position? Yes, he can. Can she work from fourth? Yep. So that's where we put Guy Fart. Yeah, as I was saying, firewood and camping. We'll get to that then. So you start with some, always, any medium or long length venture. What the fuck is that? Tavern's Budget Brew. That must be with him, because I've never seen that before. Give everyone a quick drink. Hang on, what was this shit saying about drink before? Is there a specific definition? What happens when people drink? In this game? I mean, there's not really a specific definition in real life. Kind of different for everyone. Hopefully that's not the case here. Okay, well, we'll see what that does. Right, so now we should bring more food. At least 60. Haha. There isn't even 60 to bring. Nor could I afford it, likely. No, that should be fine. I think camping, if you feed everyone, is 8. I think that takes 8 in one go. So, outside of that, for hunger checks, yeah, that should be more than... that should be fine. Okay, a couple of keys. An extra shovel. And torches galore. That might be too many torches, but I like to err on the side of torches. So let's go. Do.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
So yeah, I just realised we did some swapping, but who is actually better out of the front runners? They can both kind of work. He can work in second. So can the other guy, but not as well. I think that's what the slightly dimmer light means, but we didn't really check these either. Tone deaf. Okay, that's not applicable. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's just swap them around just because, to my mind, it makes more sense for a barbarian to be in front than a crusader-ish. Who knows? Okay, so this is considerably more. There's more to do here. And we started here, which is annoying, because then you're like, do I want to check this room? Because then I've got to go all the way back. Fuck it. We're pretty alright on supplies. Oh, god damn it. Okay, luckily it was empty. That is his kleptomania coming into it. His infamous kleptomania. He's become... Him and Dimar being the two you start off with, they're sort of canon characters, and he's become a bit of a meme, is thieving Renault Cleo. Luckily, like I say, bag was empty, so nothing for him to steal. But if he does steal it, you straight up don't get it, which is fucking annoying. You just straight up find loot and he takes it. What he does with it, we have no idea. We will never know. And yeah, similarly annoying. That room we went back to, fucking empty. That's what you get for trying to explore. Oh no.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yup.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Bookcase. Sometimes who you inspect something with affects things. In this case, I don't think it does. Oh, okay. Well, if it affects who gets a good or bad thing like that. Well, the adventurer. Cool. Well, we're... So he's great everywhere, except we're not. Except where we are. Cool. Nice one. Wow, pretty quiet so far. Now the same dilemma, but thrice as time consuming potentially, and everything else consuming. Explore 90% of rooms is the quest. If we did everything, even there we've got to backtrack. There's no avoiding it. So, but if we go this way, obstacle, so we'll immediately use up the second shovel. And if we need that further down, we're fucked. So I'm going to leave that branching path for now at least. Cool. Hunger. Ah, see? Hunger check is 4. Well, when you've got 4 party members. I feel like I should have brought more food now. Maybe that's just me. That maybe says something about me in any situation. Should have brought more food. This is a funeral. I still should have brought more food. I don't think that's appropriate. A forsaken confession booth. Well, who's here is religious? You should go in. I don't know if that makes any difference, but fuck it. Oh, cool. Oh, brilliant. And we were just talking about his annoying kleptomania. Going into an empty confession booth with a broken door has cured him of his kleptomania. Yeah. There's a... The logic in this game is amusing. Honestly, I wouldn't take that away. This dumb video game shit you don't get enough of sometimes. Oh, good lord. So many. I wonder if it could get rid of his god-fearing. That would be ironic. It could also make him worse in something.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Could give him back the kleptomania. Fuck it, let's find out. Oh, cool. There's just a bunch of gold in there. I don't know what that is. Crossbow scope. Okay, that's for another mod character. The Guquin. God damn it, I can't pronounce any of these fucking things. Guquin, if I recall, looked like a kind of Asian courtesan kind of character. Or a dancer or something. Could be completely wrong about that. But yeah. So yeah, I got a bunch of mods enabled. I'm not sure how many will work. We'll only know when they appear, if they appear. There's a couple who you may recognise, but again, don't know if they work or not. It's a bunch of fucking maggots, said the drill sergeant. Hold on, are we going to try and poison maggots? Is that a good idea? No, not really, is it? Well, 40%, they're not completely immune to it. And she still doesn't have the knife out, so we haven't got a lot of options. Or we could use that. Didn't I say earlier how I've never used that? Alright, fuck it. First time for everything. Okay, now we want to... Nice.
Executed with impunity.
Yes, it was an absolutely impune kind of attack. You're outclassing me in terms of vocabulary here, Mr. Narrator. Boom.
Back to the pit.
Very good. A big thing in this is the amount of enemies as well. If you've got 4 people, you've obviously got 4 turns. If they've got 4, that's attack after attack after attack. And that's especially shit if you've lost people. Like 1 of you versus 4 of them. I mean, it sounds common sense, but it really, in some games, that wouldn't be a factor. In this, it really is. So very often it's worth focusing on one, getting rid of one enemy before another, because you'll just cut that, you know, turn time difference down, which is important. Look at me talking like I know what the fuck I'm on about. Indomitable kick. Yeah, let's kick a bug. So the maggot resisted being kicked in the face. It didn't dodge it. It just said no. Said no. You will not step on me. I am Bug. Hear me roar. Alright. That works.
A faint hope blossoms.
And a pitiful 25 gold pieces for it. Yeah, I think some more goofy shit is going to happen because of the mod characters. Like, they bring in all these kind of weird statuses to make them more complex, but like we were talking about the drink thing, he's also got enraged. Right. God damn. Maybe I could understand this if I read it. But also if I had the time to kind of register it. But I don't, because I'm trying to keep things flowing here. Whoa, it's the skeleton crew. Alright, we want to get rid of these. Oh, yeah. Fuck everything. Yep. This is what I said. Just splashing wine on people, one of the worst moves in the bloody game. God damn. Alright, let's... hold on, what does that do? No, just keep shooting them. Monster mash. Kick. Oh, that'd be helpful actually. Haha. That's a move. That's a attack with the move status, if that makes sense. It moved him. It had knockback of 3. That is useful because back there, well, he's also stunned for a turn, but that's going to be harder for him to do any of his moves. I think these guys will also suffer the closer they are to the front.
Their formation is broken.
I mean,
maintain the offensive.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. Formation is broken. That's what I meant to say. Stop upstaging me. Yeah. Okay, yep. God damn. Dodging it all the time. Okay, what else has he got? Guard ally buff self. No. Swig of ale, healing. Okay, yeah, let's try that out. Yeah, as I suspected, that is only a self-heal. And he's basically full, so we're not actually going to use that. Yep, just kick him again. Don't know why he's got such a weird voice clip in there. That's not really suiting the character. Sounds like... honestly, what it sounds like. It sounds like fucking Palpatine. Maybe it is. Don't know. It's a mod. Could have got the voice from anywhere. Or no, actually, it sounds a bit like some of the weird shit Yoda said in the prequels, or his like weird screams and stuff. It's reminding me of the prequels anyway, so I'm losing it. Finally. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's just me, but maybe you can hear it now that I've put the idea in your mind. Where is that from, that noise? It might just be from this game. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. Yoda made some weird fucking goblin noises like that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No, it doesn't. No, straight up doesn't. I'm not confident at all.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Lovely. Money, paintings, bloody pages. Okay.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Burden of finery. Who's going to read the books? You. You're an educated woman. Oh. Stress faster. That's a good thing, apparently. Yeah, no, I guess it is. It uses less food if you're stressed. I can't remember what the default is with that. Maybe they do eat more when they're stressed. I know there's definitely an opposing one to that, where they get stressed and they eat more. I should know. But yeah, okay, well that's good to have. She also does better when the lights are brighter and evasive. Oh, cool. So she's actually a lot better for all my griping about not having the knife yet. She's pretty good stat-wise. Let's hope that doesn't change. Great, we've reached the end and there's fucking nothing. Back we go. I think, see, minor stress, things like that seem to happen just from walking about, but I seem to remember they do happen more often if you're going backwards through a room. Presumably because the characters are just thinking, fuck, what are we doing? Why are we still here? Why are we going backwards and forwards in this bloody place? But it is necessary, apparently. Another hunger check. Oh shit, when did we lose more of the food? Wait, what the fuck? When did we lose... I seriously can't remember that happening. A second food check and now this is the third. Shit. Always either starve them there or starve them at the camp. That's a pisser. Hopefully we find more before we camp. Although I was just thinking, yeah, we've done most of the missions. We probably camp. Fuck. And another confessional. Who'd have thought? Yeah, let's put him in again. He loves confessionals. He can't get enough of them. Oh, I'm being an absolute idiot. That is a confessional we've already used because, as I was just saying, we're going backwards. Think. Use your brain. Bollocks. So you wouldn't know from the way I've been playing, but you can actually tell.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You should actually be able to tell when there are traps on the floor. You can see them, usually, if I think the light is high enough, or there might be some other stat. But yeah, and then if you've got, I think somebody with like an evade stat or something. Anyway, different characters have different chance of defusing, disarming a trap. But yeah, you have to see it first and not walk into it like an idiot.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, alright, I get the implication. No need to be a dick about it. Okay, where are we now? Right. Okay, now we're in uncharted territory again. Only 2 rooms left. What is going to really suck is if we explore both of these and the quest doesn't finish, because then we got to go all the way back to hit the 90%. But I think we'll be alright. Aha! Remember what I said before about using up the second shovel? Kinda glad I didn't now. Although knowing my luck, there'll be another fucking wall down that way. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I don't know if it was visible because I just wasn't looking. I've got to bloody pay attention.
The light, the promise of safety.
Is there not even anything in here? Let me know if you see a trap on the floor. That's a joke just for me because there's no one to let me know. And honestly, even if there was, I'm blind enough that I haven't checked the chat in ages. I haven't checked that the scale is still fine. It seems like it is. That MacGyvered solution, but that is gonna annoy me now. That's playing on my mind. Why the screen suddenly just janked down to the left like that? Don't know. Yeah. 20% damage until camp. Not sure we're gonna even run into any more enemies, but ugh. Jesus. Have I fucked up somehow? I seem to remember being more on the ball with the food than this. Maybe I just brought more. But oh crap. Oh shit. I said I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna end up that way. Crap. "14 rooms, explore 90% of them. I could have worked this out with maths, but I'm shit at maths. So I didn't, and now we suffer. Now we gotta go all the way back. Oh dear. And we're running low on torches as well. That's bad. Like, I think the plan I was literally just about to posit was to, you know, the quest was going to end and I'd say fuck it to camping because, you know, we're done. We don't need to. I might still probably do that because there's no point. Like, it's actually just detrimental if you stop and camp without food, especially if you can just leave because you're done. Oh, fuck. I feel like these are coming up way more often than I'm used to. Bollocks. Well, we've not got the food, so... starve?
The requirements of survival cannot be met on an empty stomach.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. And we were just... yeah, we were just talking about how she had good stats, and now she's got too stressed. And she's abusive. An abusive plague doctor, that's a bad thing to have. And we never tested what this does. Give everyone a drink, will that satiate the hunger? Well, he fucking loved it. Or kind of. Minus stun, minus move. 3 crit, plus healing. Did something to her as well, I thought. But I can't tell. That's weird. I don't fully understand that. I didn't have all the mechanics of the base game, you know, completely on lock in my, you know, the knowledge of it. So I don't know why I'm thought pissing around with mods would be a good idea, but here we are. You know, it's probably more entertaining if things go wrong, maybe. Unless it's like this, which is just nothing but a time-consuming chore, but you know. Okay, so we are technically getting something more out of this, but we've had to backtrack so much.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
You can fucking hear him chuckling under that. Right, I have seen the trap this time, and this appears trap disarm 50%, 60%, 90%, 55%. Yeah, the kind of characters you would think would be good at disarming traps are... Oh, okay, the tutorial appeared. That seems to suggest maybe all the prior traps we didn't see, or weren't actually visible. I know, obviously, I didn't see them. Okay. Fuck!
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Oh god. So he had a 90%, like I was saying, the characters you would think would be able to, you know, artsy, crafty, rogue-like characters are usually the ones with high trap disarm, and he had 90%, and it still failed. And now we've got to claw through this with our bare hands, which is going to fuck everyone up.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
I can't even pretend to know what that word means. Indefatigable. Oh dear. Okay, well that didn't go very well, but we got there in the end. I've got a feeling.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Honestly, I'd just like to find some food. I don't think the guys are going to be in great shape. Reynold and Dima did level up though. Resolve. Fading, that doesn't sound good. Jesus, that isn't. That's a good thing? In this game, that's a good thing. Mankind hater. Alright, Guy Fart. Guy Fart hates mankind. Or at least his parents for naming him that. I know, Rick, that's actually a good thing as well. 10% damage. Range skills, which he doesn't have many of, so not all that great, but could have been worse.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
What that means is that the Crimson Curse shit is now in play, which is gonna make things way harder. In fact, I think there's even a message when you start that if you start a new game with the Crimson... Is it Crimson Curse or Crimson Court? The thing in game, the disease is called the Crimson Curse. The DLC might be called Crimson Court. But anyway, when you start a new game with that, they actually... a message comes up and says, are you sure you want to do this? Like, if you've never played this before, maybe don't have that on, because it'll fuck your day up.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
And even though I have played this before, I've got a feeling it's gonna fuck me up. But yeah, at least the blacksmith is open now. We can improve their weapons. This is a real risky thing because I mean, well, so much of this game is risk. Like, I've had... So you can improve the armor and the weapons, and then you've got the guild.
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Which is to just improve all their skills. Make them more effective. But I've had so many instances where you will have like a near fully upgraded in all the armor and all the skills, you know, and they die. And they die and they take a shit ton of money's worth of upgrades with them. And it fucking sucks. Before I seem to remember, because I would dip in and out of this game, and sometimes that, just losing a whole party like that, well, especially if you lost the whole party, but even just losing one great character can make you just go, ah, fuck it, and switch off from the game for a bit. I had that a lot at first before I got the kind of knack of it, or at least understood the first shreds of the knack of it. I don't want to say I've got the knack of it. Okay, that's cool. We got another Vestal. Always good to have them. Another healer. Holy shit, these names. Rainbow Court. Rainbow Court. Rambe Court? Harambe Court. We'll go with Rainbow Court. I'm sure there's a French way to say that, but... Yeah, Jesus. And Rainbow Court is going to be... Yeah, what she was. In a horrible grey. Nice. She also hates mankind. And has blisters everywhere. Nervous bleeder. What a horrible phrase. 10% minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. I mean, I feel like that could be said of anyone. I'm probably not going to be as accurate if I'm actively bleeding.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Oh. I didn't see you there. In fact, I did, but I was chatting shit, so I didn't immediately come to it. We've found a friend. We're definitely going to bring him along. Yay! It's Solaire. If you don't know who Solaire is, I pity the fool. But no, he's a Dark Souls chap. There are, I think I've got 2 mods for Dark Souls people in this, because I like Dark Souls as well. I'll probably stream that at some point. It's usually a laugh, because similar to this, you fail a lot. Or at least I do. That said, I don't think I've ever used this mod. Like, I've never actually come across him in game, but hopefully he's good. God, I like clear stuff. Wow, that picture. Just dodge roll, yeah. Clear marked target, move back 2. Plus 15 dodge, plus... Some of these are a bit weird. A lot of the mod ones are. I suppose they're just more complex, really. And I maybe don't go into the complexities as much as maybe I should. I don't know. Praise the sun, clear. Yeah, makes sense. More torch is good. Slight de-stress. Or you can buff a target. Oh yeah, this guy's completely going to play into the torch mechanic. That makes sense. The brightness. And of course, yeah, these are all, you know, from Dark Souls. It makes sense. Seems a pretty on-point mod. Kudos to whoever made it. It probably says somewhere. Armor piercing. Bypass stealth. Oh really? Okay. So that's... yeah, that makes sense. So that's better if he's in the back, but he's also kind of more suited for the front. For the front. I just said front with a TH. Interesting. Language is ever evolving. Parry is a stun, that makes sense. Rightful thrust. Cool. Well, we'll give him a go for sure. For some reason he's called Valance. Fuck it, we're just gonna... no subtlety to it at all. Just because I've been so oblivious to things, I maybe need to just spell this shit out for myself. Rainbow Court. Thralled. Oh yes, so a week has passed. Morduit is out of the Abbey, and her stress has gone way down because of it, which is good. We now got 2 Vestals, so we're doing pretty good. We'll probably keep everyone's levels up. We'll take Rainbow Court out next, even though Morduit is free. Maud is free. Yep, just these 2 that opened. Sanitarium still isn't, nor any of this shit. Alright, alright. Cool, we got some more of this. Book of Holiness we were saying about. Minus... Yeah, I'm not sure if that is good, really. I really value my characters not dying, so I don't know if that trade-off is worth it. It might be at the moment, actually, because in theory we're not going up against anything so dangerous it's going to kill us. That sounds like famous last words, but I said it, so... But at the same time, we're not doing that, but we also don't have any stress healers, or, you know, major stress healers on the team. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. And then that's only for the Guquin, whatever they are. Alright. Moving right along, and now we've got the Weld is open. The Weld is our oyster. Nice. This game comes with ambient crows for all your long pauses and bad jokes. Right, Guy Fart, fuck off. Oh god, what am I doing? Idiot. Back. Go back to the estate. Right. We absolutely, obviously should have put her in stress relief because she's freaking the fuck out. And would have got even worse because of that. She's got no specific requirements for how she de-stresses, but she is a doctor, so naturally she's going to want to drink. Okay. Did we want to de-stress Demo? Maybe. He's not allowed to gamble. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Because we're alright money-wise. And we haven't actually... I mean, there's not the stuff to spend the money on yet. We should maybe be upgrading some things as well. What do I normally upgrade first? See, I'm recalling what I was saying about my really early game. Before I got a semblance of a knack of this game, I did encounter some situations where I don't know if this was strictly true, but it certainly felt like it, where like I had a whole party wipe or something, and I'd like all the people I had left were like level 0 like this, And yeah, and it wasn't game breaking, but I feel like you can, if you're not careful, completely fuck yourself in the sort of campaign into not being able to go further. Like, because these level up as you do them. But after a while, you will only have the high level ones. And then if you've got a bunch of low level people, they're not going to, or it's very unlikely they'll make it through. And at a certain point, they may just refuse to go. So that's hopefully something they will work on avoiding in the sequel. It doesn't, if you're doing things properly, it doesn't happen often, but it happened to me a few times because I clearly wasn't doing things properly. So yeah, prime upgrades are the sanitarium, definitely, but I think I also get the stagecoach upgraded pretty immediately, because that increases the amount of people you get.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
And the amount of people, sorry, I already said that. The amount of people you get and the quality of the people you get also increases the amount of people you can have held, which is good. Once you've got that, the rest kind of falls into place. You're less likely to go into those perpetual self-fucked moments where you either don't have enough people or all the people you have are shit, or you can't get enough people from here. Yeah. So, yeah.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Yes, and with these, I feel like it's kind of worth fully upgrading them before you start actually putting people in there. I'm recalling that as what I used to do on playthroughs, but I don't currently have the brain power to know if that was a good idea or not. But we'll bear that in mind for now. In fact, we'll go ahead with that strategy.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
We'll go ahead with that strategy until the game proves us wrong. Okay, cool. And we pretty much used what we have there. They're not really. This is probably the least used place for me. Buying any trinkets, it just never seems that worth it to me. I think I still end up upgrading it eventually, just in case something super rare comes up. But I mean, you come across this stuff as you've seen. We come across this stuff as we go along. Yeah, and the DLC side of it, maybe that's more worth it. We'll see. Okay, cool. Yeah, stress relief. That was what we were going to do. Okay. Guy farts losing it. Maybe he found his birth certificate or something. Let's try and de-stress him. Gamble. Anyone else? Oh yeah, Dima is not doing super good. Hang on, well who are we actually bringing out next? We're bringing out Rainbow Court. We're bringing out Solaire. Guess we could bring out those guys and then we got everyone healed. Well, no, not everyone, but decisions. Yep, we're gonna heal Dima. Pray. Even though you really don't seem the type. Oh. No. No, we save upgrade materials for now, I think. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Right. Doo doo doo. Solaire. And Rainbow Court can go in third. I think that's a good spot. Yep. And let's try out the Trap Maker, because as I've said, I kind of like the concept of him. Makes sense, he's ranged, except for that. Most of his things work from the back. Alright, give that a go. What colours does he have, by the way? Great, none. Okay, well, I guess he looks like that then. Yeah, let's change it up. Let's go to the Weld. Yeah, just a short one. Oh, bloody hell, what are these? Blue Tincture. Got an additional combat action. Wow, that seems... Huh. Regain a part of your health. Do these both come with Solaire? Shit. That seems pretty good. Okay, now, despite all the trouble we had with food, this is only a short one, so we shouldn't need that much. Shovels are always good. Keys are always good. Hold on, what is the Weld? I can't recall. It's not the Cove, which is all the fish people. I think this place might be a kind of poisony place. What? Yeah, and our plague doctor's busy trying to drink her sorrows away, so we should take some of these. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll see how it goes. The world is full of long winding paths. I hope I was right thinking this is the disease place. Because there's different. There's one that's full of like enemies that give bleed, and one that's...
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Well, you certainly made it sound diseasey. Diseasey. This is easy. Oh god. I'm sorry. This is not a good starting point. Well, either way's a 100% of moon battles. We're not going to be lucky enough that they will all be travelling west.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Kill the plant with a shovel.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
They're often low on loot as well. 100, that's not much. I'm glad actually that we got rid of his kleptomania. This would have been foolish to be opening all this with him otherwise. You can sometimes find food on the road, that is good. Oh no! Ugh. Grave nibble. A nibble from the grave. Just sounds dumb whatever way you slice it. Alright, Solaire, your time is up. Not a great first impression. Oh shit. I maybe shouldn't have brought Reynold along. He's more stressed than I thought.
Another one falls.
Ah, the mighty toilet paper. People crumble at the sight of it. Okay, what has he got? He's got a gun. He's got a straight up fucking gun. He's got a blade wheel. It's quite good for multiple. Spikes trap. That could be good. That'll probably finish one of them off. If it hits. Oh dear. Oh dear. None of you are being very impressive right now, it has to be said. Ah, clear stun. That's useful. It kind of feels like a wasted turn, but I want to try it out.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Damage. Oh, I remember these. These were new with the DLC. It's like a full just shield, just blocks everything. But obviously limited. Okay, magic paper.
Another abomination.
It never
cleansed
fails.
from our lands.
It never fails. Okay, that one just straight up was invisible. I was looking at the ground and everything. Shit.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Damn it. Spiders? Oh no. Fucking hate spiders. I fucking hate spiders. Well done. You successfully stabbed a spider. This would be really useful now. Can you please not miss? God damn it. Danvers, you are not instilling me with confidence. Maybe it's my fault. Usually is. What's the accuracy on this? 80? I feel like that's not terrible. Oh great, he's poisoned now too. Spit? Bloody hell. That's a hell of a gob. Magic toilet paper.
Confidence surges as
It
the enemy
never
crumbles.
fails. It's the best move in the game. Might be for all I know. Alright, just keep healing him because that poison's gonna suck even outside of battle. Unless he gets it too, and now we're really fucked because we've only brought 2 of them. Oh shit. This... Oh no. Oh no. Even the toilet paper is failing. Yes, I am aware, but I only have the one left, and there's a lot of this place left to go. kind of want them to work through it if they can. I also want this to fucking hit for once. Thank you. Although less useful now than at the start of the bloody battle. What can he do? That doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Back to the pit.
Decent, decent. Heal them all. That's what you're there for. Stop picking on Solaire. Yep. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. What was this again? That's crazy. Additional combat action. Gain a part of your health. Could be useful. Fuck it, we do it. That wasn't a huge amount, but I suppose...
Be gone, fiend.
If we don't want it to be broken.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, 20% blight resist. That could be really useful here. And obviously it's a bit late now for these guys. But... of course... no, I didn't want to... no! I'm still considering it. -2 dodge is not insignificant though. He's already got slow reflexes. -5. -5. Not -5, sorry. I'm looking at the dodge. She's got 0 dodge. Jesus. Oh, and he's got 10. He might actually benefit from this then. Yeah, alright. Take that. +5 accuracy. Melee skills. Melee skills. You were missing quite a bit actually. Accuracy 0. Accuracy modifier 0. Either of you guys could benefit from that, but we'll put it on Solly. We'll put it on Sunny D, man. Fuck. Well. Can't polish a turd. That's not the right phrase for that situation at all, but the point is, he is already blighted. He cannot be double blighted. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is going poorly. Okay, we're still fine for food. Turn on the light, turn on the light. Shit! Should have done that before. Oh, okay, they're still surprised. That's lucky. What isn't lucky?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Is this... damn it. But that's a waste now, because he's... So if you don't know, the blight goes away after a few turns. That's why I haven't used that. I'm not just letting him die. I want to keep this in, you know, at least one in backup. We're still not that far in the dungeon. Holy water does not cure blight, unfortunately. It's just a buff. Alright, let's dance with death. It's going to happen sooner rather than later. It's an inevitability with this game. We're not going to use the toilet paper, because it would be partially just hitting a corpse. I should mention, these guys are total fucks. Hopefully you won't see why. if I can do this well. Knock back 1. 3 bleeding. Don't miss. Okay, thank you. It's working a little bit better. God damn. Heal him, heal him, heal him.
Sedated.
Soothed. God, you can never heal them enough. Like, you know, I was saying all this stuff, like, she's the best healer in the game, but God, it's still so little. It can so quickly just turn to shit. Right, let's try spiky trap.
Press this advantage.
Fuck
Give
me.
them no quarter.
That was a good one. Maybe should have been using that instead of the blade wheel.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How the fuck? Well, bugger me sideways. In opposition to the previous quest we did, where I got to this point and I was just realising how fucked I was, the opposite has occurred. Remember at the start when I said, like, because the quest was complete 100% of room battles, I said they're not all going to be on the path to the west. They were. Fantastic. We didn't even have to use most of this shit. Brilliant. Let's open a coffin. It's empty. Alright. Glad we did that. Cool. Brilliant. Well, that's alright then. I mean, if we really wanted, we could backtrack and then explore all this shit, but like I say, I'm not super confident with only that and no real poison healer, so we're gonna quit while we're ahead.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Hope so. Didn't get any heirlooms during that. Ooh, ligophobia. Alright, well that's not so bad, because we're kind of running. You can actually run like a party that you can sort of use these things in your favour. Like they will, there are some buffs you can, quirks rather, you can get that will benefit from a lower light. So you can lean into that if you want. I've never attempted that actually, but it can be done. But we're going with a bright and shiny playthrough, if possible. So that's bad. And that's also bad. Is this going to be bad? Holy shit. Renaud, you got tetanus. It's great that you're into musicals, but you've got fucking tetanus. No amount of Andrew Lloyd Webber is going to get rid of tetanus. If anything, and also your teetotal. Well, your teetotal tetanus, fuckhead. God damn it.
She has paid dearly for her freedom and deserves better than this place.
Whoop whoop. DLC character. She is pretty damn good, if I recall. And pretty fun as well. It's all appropriately enough from where we just came. Poison, or blight as it's called in this. She's all about the blight and snakes, which is kind of cool. Yeah, she's like an Arabian dancer, because one thing with these games, characters, obviously there's not a lot of, or rather, yeah, not, I don't want to say there's not a lot of story, but like, the characters who come here, they're already fucked up, and the developers, I think it was the developers, well, it makes sense, they either them or someone they hired, but they put out like little comic backstories for each of the characters, and they're pretty cool, they're pretty good, they're all in this, you know, the same art style, and I think I remember hers was like, she was an Arabian dancer for these like sleazy men or whatever, and yeah, she obviously just got sick of it, or I think they put her in some really dangerous situation, perhaps with snakes, and yeah, they cut her arm off and everything. Or did that happen with the snakes? Well, I'm totally butchering it, but anyway, it was kind of cool. You can look them up. And most of the characters have good ones, I remember.
Shifting, swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Yeah. So there's a whole dancer, snake charmer, dance, shape, snake thing going on there. Theming. But yeah, I remember Dimas, or the highwayman, it's not specifically Dimas, his backstory is pretty cool, or pretty fucked up, but cool. They're all kind of, you know, tragic backstories that explain how they ended up broken enough to come here. So yeah, cool stuff. I think the Plague Doctors was, she was like a doctor at a university, but then she's like weird and into cadavers, and like people found her after the lectures, just like with fucking experimenting on dead bodies. So she's kind of interesting if you're into that. Speaking of, sanitarium is now open, which is good. Probably the most useful place. To remove negative quirks, it also treats diseases. I didn't say about that. And you can reinforce a positive quirk. Maximum of 3. And obviously this is a real good place to upgrade as quickly as possible, because you will get way more diseases and bad shit than you can fill up, even when it's fully upgraded, than you can fill this place up with. But because we got no heirlooms in that last quest, we are scuppered in terms of upgrades, which is a real shit. Hopefully we can at least get rid of Reynolds' tetanus. What is our character limit here? I just want to test something. Oh wow, wait. This could just be my keyboard fucking up. Nope, that's it, isn't it? Is that it? 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's that. Okay, so Reynold and the Technicolor Dreamcoat won't fit. That's a shame. Let's get rid of your tetanus, please. For only 750 gold. Brilliant. Quirks and things. That's kind of... that's not that bad, really. I try not to leave. Well, yeah, you can avoid that. You can just not leave her idle. They're not great. That could be something worth getting rid of. That definitely... yeah, fuck it, that definitely is. We need the healers to be in top shape, really. And that's an absolute... yeah, notice the... yeah, it costs more to get rid of a negative personality trait than a disease. I suppose that's true. I suppose it could come under mental health. It's more complicated than physical health. Well, in theory, I mean, we're in a global pandemic at the moment, so... then arguably some might say we're in a pandemic of mental health as well. But let's not get political on your first ever stream. People will have enough reason to hate you. Cool, some new people. Bounty hunters, they're pretty cool. Oh wow. And with some pretty decent stats too. Again, the names Ferreres? Wow. I mean, all the names have this kind of, or most of them have this sort of French quality, but I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where I've got quite so many, like, fucking 6-syllable motherfuckers just turning up to ruin my attempts at describing them. That's easier. That's easier to remember. Come on, Matt.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Drool. Well, that's not hard to pronounce, but it is weird. Yeah, at the moment we're going to take everyone.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Glanville. While we're on the
To fight the abyss, one must know it. These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out. Another mariner, another misfortune. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Back to the pit. Powerful blow. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. The will to fight falters. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. light, the promise of safety. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose. In Radiance, may we find victory. Mortality clarified in a single strike. Death by inches. This expedition at least promises success. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. More dust, more ashes, more disappointment. Executed with impunity. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. becoming unwound. Is the weapon that cuts on its own. As victories mount, so too will resistance. The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time. Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes. There is power in the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.